Congratulations for winning the Maverick Award again.
Thank you so much. We're so excited. Thank you for believing in our science. It was really, really appreciate that.
You guys still have really, really good product. I mean, last year you had the Eterwell Youth, that's for the skin, and this year you have the Eterwell Hair. So talk about it.
Yes, so this is part of our platform. Last year we won the Eterwell Youth. This year is the Eterwell Hair. The Eterwell is our platform for senolytic solutions, and I will explain what senolytics is for the ones who don't remember. So senolytics are ingredients that are able to eliminate the zombie cells that are known scientifically as senescent cells. So they are known for zombie cells because they act exactly like zombies, right? They are there, they are not working anymore, they're not functioning, and they are really looking to make the health cells also turn into zombies. So last year we saw that in the skin, but what we know is that the zombie cells are also present in the hair follicle. And this is all this nanotechnology is about looking for ingredients that are able to eliminate those zombie cells, but now from the hair follicle.
And this ingredient is completely different from the Eterwell Youth, and you just found a different testing method application too.
Correct. So exactly what you said. This is also organic certified flour, but this one is the linum, or also known as the blue flax. So it's a beautiful blue flour. And this one has the specific flavonoid that is able and proving, according to our new studies, to eliminate those cells in the hair follicle now.
Okay, so what kind of benefits will consumers see?
Yeah, and I think to talk about the benefits, it is important to understand what is happening in the market and what the industry is moving towards too, right? And I think we have seen that longevity is very strong already in the skincare, but is really migrating now for the hair care as well. So longevity is not only about to live longer, but is to live longer and better. It's really the balance between your lifespan and your health span. And consumers are really interested into that. For the hair is definitely the great moment to start talking about longevity because consumers start to understand that to have a health and beautiful scalp, hair, everything starts in the scalp is exactly where this technology is going to target your scalp, your hair follicle. For then you have a more beautiful and healthy hair. And the main goal of this product is to improve the hair vitality and the hair density.
Okay, so what does this mean for consumers? Does it mean that they will have more hair, better hair? What does
Yes,
this do?
it definitely, according to our studies, we when you talk about hair vitality, right? What does vitality mean on the science world? So to address vitality, we have a look for the phases of the hair. You know that the hair has four phases, right? But one of the two important ones is the growth phase and the resting phase. The growth phase, also known as anagen phase, is definitely when the follicle is still attached to the blood supply. So that's everything is happening, everything is working there. And the resting phase, that is the telogen phase, is one phase before the shedding. It's already detached from the blood supply. It's ready to live, right? And it's definitely not a good phase to be if you're talking about hair density. So what we have seen with our studies is after the full study, we have seen the numbers of hair in the growth phase increase while the numbers of hair in the telogen phase decrease. And this is how we are able to prove in the science the improvement of the vitality of the hair. On the hair density, on the science, we have seen that is improvement of hair per centimeter square. And answering your question, what does it mean to the consumer? Is really means that is the fuller hair and more beautiful and healthy hair.
Are you positioning more for preventative of the hair? So is this more for preventative measure or is it for helping for more of hair growth, even though you technically cannot claim that?
Yes, in the US, as you just mentioned, hair growth is considered a drug claim. So there's a reason we will be using more hair density to bring
Mm-hmm.
this. But just going back for the mechanism of action, right? The goal here is eliminate those zombie cells there. And
Mm-hmm.
eliminating those cells, you're going to make the health cells be able to work better. What does
Mm-hmm.
the cell do better in the hair? They're going to produce more melanin, they're going to produce more keratin. So when you eliminate those cells, you're going to have your hair or follicle producing more keratin and melanin, making your hair looking better and look at with a better structure as well. So as we can talk about preventive, but also help the current conditions of the hair as well.
Okay, so you talk about melanin, so you also talk about hair color,
Yeah.
right? It's not less graying.
So there's definitely this first study we focus on the hair density, but definitely understanding the how the elimination of the cells could do. We could also understand that this could also give results to reduce the grain of your hair.
Fabulous. So not only people are living longer, people use your Eterwell youth for the face, Eterwell youth for Eterwell hair for the hair.
Exactly. And again, the most important is address the root causes of aging, right? So that's what exactly those ingredients do. They go in the cellular level. And then that's the reason is really going to the root causes and help it to this live longer and better, live your best in every stage of your life.
Do you have any quantitative data, like for your Eterwell youth? You have like reduced, like you look how many years younger in certain age
Yes.
limit? Yeah. So do you have similar things for your Eterwell hair?
Yes, for the Eterwell Youth, you can look 60 years younger in 2 weeks and 9 years younger in 3 months. For
Okay.
this one, it's a little bit different how we do the calculation. We're not able to do for the hair, but we have seen that, for example, the best volunteers we got have increased 28% of the density after the use of the product. So it's really making a difference on the hair appearance and the fuller of the hair as well.
Does this work on lashes too or brow?
Yeah, so that was a good question that we raised, and we have not tested, but it can be used in the brows and the lashes as well. It's the same mechanism. And it also, we have evaluated with our safety regulatory group, and it's also safe to be applied on those the eye area.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,